Hello, I'm Dr. Lackey. In addition to being board certified in internal medicine, I'm also board certified in infectious diseases. I want to talk a little bit about things that you can do to help protect yourself from both coronavirus and seasonal influenza as we approach the flu season. Much of what I say applies to both of these illnesses since they're both transmitted in the same way. And all the things that you're unfortunately hearing about repeatedly in the press and elsewhere are very important strategies to help prevent both these diseases. Most importantly, it's the simple things like washing your hands. Washing your hands or using hand sanitizer on a regular basis throughout the day is more important than you can ever know. It not only does it prevent the transmission of these viruses, but multiple other infections. So that is number one on my list of recommendations. Number two is to try and avoid any situations where you're in a crowd of people. That's how all of these infections are spread, particularly in enclosed spaces, small enclosed spaces. That's why that we have all of these stay-at-home orders in order to prevent large gatherings where this virus can be easily transmitted. You've heard about it multiple times in the news, and it does happen on a regular basis, even in what I would not consider a large group, 10 people, 15 people, 20 people in a small room, or even in a moderately sized room can easily spread this virus. So that's number two of my recommendations for helping to prevent this infection and helping your family avoid this infection. Number three is that if you yourself or any of your family members feel sick or do not feel normal, it's important to stay home. Stay home, and particularly in a household, to even stay in your room and to avoid interacting even with other members of your household. That's the way this is spread. People feel like they feel under pressure, they have to go to work, or they have to go to school, or they have to do things when they don't feel good. And that is something you should not do. Don't let anybody ever guilt you into going to work, going to school when you don't feel healthy, because you could potentially have one of these illnesses and then spread it to other people. So that's very important as well. And really lastly, I think it's important to try and take care of yourself otherwise, because it's when you are more susceptible when you get run down, when you're tired, when you're stressed. Certainly, I know it's sometimes difficult to avoid stress or avoid feeling fatigued, but it's important to get plenty of rest, particularly during the upcoming fall and winter, when it's the highest risk. We can see both of these illnesses. So it's important to get plenty of rest, eat well, take care of yourself. That way, if you do get sick, you have a much better chance of getting better quickly in these very uncertain times that we will be facing.